Evening, everyone. How are we all? Hope you're okay. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some Le Mans Ultimate. Yeah, I was supposed to go live earlier today, chat, but my internet's been it's just been an arsehole. It got fixed about 45 minutes ago. It was maxing out at about 90 download. Now, although you can stream with that, it causes issues whenever I've had that issue. People say that it stutters a bit, so it's fine. It finally got fixed and went back up to like 900 download about 45 minutes ago. So I kept resetting it. I've been resetting it for hours, and yeah, it wasn't fixing it, but eventually it finally solved itself. So back to normal internet now. But yeah, yesterday I didn't even have a hangover yesterday, to be fair. No hangover at all. I just fancied the day off. I just fancied having the day off, to be honest with you, and just not streaming. So yeah, today we're back with LMU. I'm going to go into this race with the Lambo, chat. I've just done, I think it was about 3 or 4 laps practice with it. We're going to try the Lamborghini to see if the tyres are a little bit better. So yeah, I've never raced the Lamborghini at Silverstone, never tried it. So let's see if we can get used to it here. We got used to the Lambo at Fuji, so in theory we should be able to get used to it at Silverstone. Ryan, thank you very much for the 42 months, man. Happy New Year, Key. Thank you very much, Ryan. Appreciate it, mate. Smash that legend mode there for Ryan, chat. Thank you for the support, legend, for 42 months. Ultimate legend. But yeah, we're going to jump into this race. Starts in 3 minutes, chat. It's got rain in it, although we don't know how bad the rain will be. It's a bit of a weird one, this. I think we have to keep an eye on what the other drivers are doing in it, really. I feel like we have to pay attention to what the other GT3 drivers are doing. So this guy, keep an eye on him, because was he not in our race last time, actually? Just keep an eye on him and see if... Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Rank 2 in the lobby, has recently been involved in a high number of incidents. Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, hopefully we'll have a clean race, and it should be all right. It depends where he starts, this guy. But I'm going to try this Lambo out, because the BMW has an overheating tyre issue. So even when it was wet, it was starting to overheat the tyres. Hopefully the Lambo will be a little bit better. We'll see. I don't know. I've never driven the Lambo here, so I don't know what the Lamborghini is going to be like, whether it's going to be sketchy or not. But if we crash, oh well. We're giving another car a go, so not really that worried. But yeah, hope you all had a good New Year's Eve, good New Year Day, whatever you've been up to. Hope you've had fun today. We had a dusting, like a little dusting over this morning, Gary. Like a small amount of, like literally a tiny dusting this morning, and that was it. But yeah, nothing proper in terms of snow. It was just like, it must have snowed for about 5 minutes or 10 minutes or something. It wasn't very good. It was gone within like an hour or two, because it froze a bit, and then as soon as the sun came out, it was gone. But yeah, I don't know if we're supposed to get some more on the weekend. I'm not sure. I've not looked. Although the weather forecast is never correct, so yeah, probably not. Yeah, it's been cold, hasn't it? It's cold. I've got the heat. I've had the heating on maximum since yesterday. I've had the heating on full blast. Literally, not through the night, obviously. Turned it off through the night, but in the day, full blast. Whacked up. You're right, Holty. But yeah, we'll let me put the audio on this so I don't forget. Desktop audio. And then hopefully we'll have a good race. We'll see how the Lambo is. See how it is. I've got no idea. I presume what will happen is, because I've never really raced it here, our qualifying pace might be a bit off, because I'm not used to driving this car here. I was quite good at Fuji with it, but different track, so we'll give it a go. And if I get into the 2 minute, like if I get below a 2 minute 0.5, 2 minute 0.6 in quality, I'll be happy with it for now, and then we'll aim for the 59s once we're a bit more warmed up with it. And then hopefully I don't know how many races we're going to do here today, because I mean, obviously I would have liked to stream a bit longer, but unfortunately the internet's been, I don't know what's been going on with the internet today. The internet has been totally screwed today. So yeah, I've not been able to do anything. But yeah, hopefully that is solved now, because it seems to be working full now, like full power. Full power. Ugh. Right. Let's see what the lobby's like. Oh, cracking. You're right, Johnny. Yeah, first stream of 2026 this on LMU. Let's hope we have some... we'll probably crash, to be honest. Probably not the wisest thing to do is go into a race for your first stream of the year in a car that you haven't driven on this track, so should be fun. Let's see what the lobby's like. Oh, this guy is in here. This guy's in. Be careful of this guy. He's got a warning on his name, so we will be very, very careful around him. Just in case. You never know. I'll leave that on that. We want... I'll do that. You're right, Will. How are you? But yeah, we'll give this car a go and just see what we can do in it. I wanted to try something different because the BMW, obviously, the BMW was absolutely murdering the front tire. So we'll see if we can just get used to this Lambo. Yellow snow. Don't ever trust yellow snow. Never trust yellow snow. How are you, Will? Terry, thank you for the £2, man. Happy New Year, mate. Thank you very much, Terry. Yeah, let's hope for some... let's hope for a better 2026. Let's just say that. Let's hope for a better 2026. Thank you very much for the support, legend. Appreciate it, Terry. Smash that legend vote there for Terry, chat. Thank you for the £2, legend. Right. Let's wait for this qualifying. Don't know how this car will be in the wet as well. Like, what the hell? That was loud. To try and figure it out. I'll probably I'll probably play it safe with the wet, to be honest with you. I'll probably play it safe in terms of pitting in the wet, and I don't think I'll stay out and risk it. You're too tired, Johnny. I've been trying to get me bloody internet sorted. It's been pissing me off. Like, constantly restarting, resetting, letting it load up, and then it was just stuck on, like, it was like it was capped on the download, which is weird because it's not. It shouldn't be. But it sorted itself out now anyway. All right, let's go. Let's go straight out. Straight out and just try and get used to this Lambo. Porsche. Don't know, for default setup, I won't use a Porsche on default setup. As far as I know, I tried the Porsche on default setup a while ago and didn't like it, so I think it needs a setup. I think the Porsche needs a setup. Although, you can probably get used to it. Like, you'll be able to adjust to it. Probably needs higher, it probably just needs more TC with it. Yeah, you can use your liveries in normal races, Johnny, yeah. Because I get the option of using different liveries. I just don't really, I'd rather use these ones. Gary's already started. Don't know about without a subscription. I don't know about that. I'm not sure. What's that blob on my screen? It's like a... Is that on my screen or is that on the... It's... Chat, are you seeing that in the middle of my screen? What is that? I've got like an irritating little blob. That's annoying. It's a little bit annoying, isn't it? Can I put my windscreen wipers on? No, that doesn't do nothing. Not gonna lie, but that's irritating. Right, the tyres aren't going to be warmed up for the first lap. Try not to drive on the grass. Right, well, we won't really worry about this lap, just get the tyre temperatures up. Oh, understeer. A lot of understeer there. I wonder if I can... Let's just drop that power cut down to 3. Feels like it's just a little bit understeering. Could just be the tyres being cold though. The tyres are still very cold, so... We're not really pushing this lap either, so... Next lap we'll try and get a banker in. And then we'll push on the final lap. Wow, that was understeering. Massive understeer. Yeah, them front tyres are not warmed up, are they? Yeah, they're not even at 150 yet. That's why we've got no front end grip. Alright, let's just go for a banker lap on this lap, and then the last lap is where we'll push. That's a shockingly shite lap, but not too worried. I think we can stay in 4th gear through there. Oh, sugar, the understeer. What's with that understeer? I'm going to have to turn the TC down. It's understeering way too much for me. Right, let's just... This lap won't really matter now, but... Just use it to build the temperatures up even more. Right, We can I think we can do 59s with this, to be honest with you. Once we're used to it, anyway. Maybe not now, but we will be able to do a 59 eventually. Yeah, easily we'll be able to.
200.63.
That McLaren's so overpowered though. It's just so overpowered, that McLaren. Way too strong, I think. Oh, I'm having to lift. Why am I having to lift so much? The understeer was crazy. Oh, shit. I cocked it up. I've cocked it up there. We should be into a low. We should be able to get mid to low 59s. No! Too low on the setting. I need to put that back up, I think. TC needs to be up. TC was too low. Ah, that was... This will do 58s, this car, you know. I'm pretty sure you'll get a 58 out of this car, because... I feel like it's got the potential for a 58. See, it feels way quicker here than the BMW, which is quite... I didn't expect that. Sucks. That sucks. Oh well. More entertaining for you lot, I suppose. Let me just let that fix itself. I'm going to leave that on 4. I'm going to go 4-3-2. I had 3-3-2 on there, and I think 4-3-2 might be better. It was a TC. I had the TC and the power cut too low. Like, the angle that I tried to put the throttle down, the 3-3-2 was just, it was just too lightly to spin. Right, 81% should be enough if it goes 20 laps. I mean, it says 21, but it should be enough for 20. I don't think that we'll need anything more than 81%, but I'll just out of just making sure, I'm just going to run 82. We don't need any fuel. We're probably going to put wet tires on. We're down in PH out. We should have been in the top 4, really. We should have been in that top 4. But for our first race, the pace was looking like our qualifying lap was going to be close to the BMW, which is interesting because I think with practice, we should be able to get a 58 out of this. If the Lambo feels quick here, considering how bad that lap was.
Formation lap has started.
Right, let's see what the weather's going to do here. What's the forecast? Mostly cloudy, light clouds. Might not even rain at all, this one. This is going to be a hard one, though. We're down in P8. This is going to be difficult because We got to hope for maybe a little bit of chaos somewhere. I plebbed it. My car is shocking on acceleration, and I've got two BMWs behind me, which means they'll jump me. So I need to be as far up as I can here. I need to be as far up as I physically can on the start.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, I can't see that. Oh, God. Right, we gained a couple of positions, right. There's more cars off, be careful, I can see them. Wow, the understeer with the Lambo chart is crazy. I need to get the front tyres warmed up. Flash your lights, mate. I was clearly ahead of you. Right, let's just get warmed up and then start picking up the pace. That front tyre needs to start giving me some grip. Let's go. We've got a big gap to P8, which is good because if we can survive the race in the top 6, I'll be very happy. These races have been on since Tuesday. I think it's like Monza, Silverstone for this one. The rookie races are Fuji and something else. I can't remember what the other ones are. I think Interlagos might be on there for one of them, maybe. No, I do like this Lamborghini. I've just got to get used to it. It's the understeer. You've got to, like with the BMW, you can throttle it earlier. The Lambo, you've got to be a bit more cautious with on the power. But I think I can get used to this car. Right, be patient. Fire, fire, fire! Oh shit, what's happened here? What the hell is happening? Right, we're up to P5. And I drove a really bad lap, so I'll take that. Oh my god! Oh my god, I thought he was going to do a usual hypercar behaviour there. The understeer of this car is going to take a bit of getting used to. I really need to get used to the understeer. It's so bad. Oh my god. Right, not very good laps so far. We should be able to go way quicker than this, but... He's too far back there for a send. Oh, here comes the rain. Rotate, turn. Okay, this BMW is not going very quick now.
Lap 2:00.60.
Wow, I just was so... I just didn't trust that guy at all. Mate, I've got a car to my right. Why are you budging me over like that? That McLaren then nudging us when we had a car to our right. Oh, someone spinned it. Right, we're up to P4. Need to catch back up to this BM. It's definitely going slow, isn't he, this Beamer? He's getting the tyre temperature issue, I think. Because we're catching him up so quickly after we've, like, lost time.
Lap 2:02.04.
Oh, the understeer. I just don't understand why this car doesn't rotate through that corner. Does not like it at all. Right, the track is now damp. We might put a little bit more torque thingy, the power cut. The understeer, it can't even turn that corner without understeering. It's crazy. Race over. Race is over. Oh well. Gave it a go. You can't be as aggressive with this car as you can with the BMW. You just can't. You can't push as much on them type of situations. I mean, that BMW was holding us up, but that would have killed my tyres out as well. And my rear tyres have overheated. Yeah, I've overheated the rear tyres. I think we might have to. Get the wet tires on in this one, you know. I don't know though. Yeah, the leaders have pitted, so we're gonna have to go with the wets for this one. Yeah, it's too wet. It definitely needs a pit in this one. A few people might make a few mistakes though, so. Oh, there's a penalty. We got to drive through. There's no grip. We got to drive through. Shit. Oh well, that's a fail race. We're gonna have to do a drive through. Yep, drive-through penalty. So that's we've cocked the race up massively. We've totally plebbed it. Oh wow, warm-up race with the Lambo. Warm-up race with the Lambo. It's definitely got the potential here, though. I can feel the potential with it. Just got to get into clean air. LMU. It's a hard one, that, to be fair, Jean, because they are literally doing everything that you want them to do, but it might not be perfect what they're doing, but they're working on it all the time. Like, more tracks, obviously, more tracks, but we already have confirmation Cataluna's coming soon. But yeah, I mean, more content, more tracks. I would like to have a bigger gap between the classes of cars at the start. I think it'd be better if you had a slightly bigger gap. I need to up the TC settings here. Let's just go to 4 on that. We'll do 554. I think that'll be enough in these conditions. This race is totally over though, chat. It's like, I mean, I might as well park it. It's that bad because we're going to be right at the back now after this drive-through. It's a shame because in terms of pace, we were quicker than that BMW, definitely. But the qualifying laps killed this race, didn't it? If we would have got a good qualifying lap in, we would have been. If we'd have got a good quali lap in, we'd have easily have got that into that podium. I might as well just stay out for the till the last moment.
That time was a 2:46.42.
No, pitting was the right. There's spray on the track, Brent. You can't stay out when it's like that. If there's spray on the track, you can't stay out, mate. Look at the spray off the cars. We would have lost massive amount of time, man. Pitting was definitely the right call, mate. 100%. If there's spray like that, if you can see spray like that, you don't stay out. It's simple as. I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually nearly wet now, this track. Let's have a little look. It's probably saying wet rather than slightly wet soon. Yeah, look, it says wet. It's not even slightly wet anymore. So yeah, pitting was 1000% the right call. If you would have stayed out, you'd have lost about 5 minutes. Jesus Christ. I'm ignoring Gary. Why am I ignoring you? I'm not ignoring you. I'm not ignoring Mr. Casual either. I'm trying to drive in the wet, chat. I'm trying to drive in the wet. It's not... I can't just sit and read the chat permanently in these conditions. I mean, there's no maybe about it, Brand. 1,000, not even 1% was this a stay out job, because The track is wet. It's not even slightly wet. There was in no scenario would have staying out on the dries worked in this. Watch P9. He'll just fall further back and further back. He's screwed. I'm gonna. Gary, thank you for the £2, man. A stop and go. All right, yeah. Yeah, I know. It don't make a difference. Either way, it's... How long is the stop and go for, though? Why is it a stop and go for a speeding in the pit lane, not a drive-through? It should be a drive-through for that, surely. Yeah, look at this guy who stayed out, chat. Look how slow he's having to drive. We just gained 3 seconds in one set of corners. No, in no way was this... Yeah, I'll turn the tyres off. I'll do it in a minute. Alright. So how long have we got to stop here for now? Oh, just stop and go. Oh, right. Literally stop and go. I thought it was going to be a stop and go penalty, like it's in 10 seconds. Okay, I didn't realize that. Oh, at least we know now. At least we know you can just go straight back out. Stop and go. What? What? Why is it still got my stop and go? What? I don't get it. What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong? I don't understand. I stopped and I went. It said I could go. What? You have to change the stop and go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why would it? Yeah, but if you've just stopped, why would it not just automatically do that? Oh my god. That never used to be a thing, that MFD thing. I don't remember that being there. You used to just pit and it'd do it for you automatically. Wow, come on. If you pitted and stopped, why not automatically take it off you? That's crap. Well, there's one thing I think they should fix. That's one thing I think they need to fix. Because that's stupid. If you're going in the pits and you're stopping and you're then going, you're serving the penalty. Why should you need to click that? That sucks massive balls, that. That's stupid. That's really stupid. Yeah, I would have known that if it would have automatically have done it for me. If it would have automatically have done like the thing for you. If you're going in the pits, it should just automatically do it. Yeah, I mean, maybe they've done it because of the when people needed to pit to change tyres, that problem. When people were changing tyres and then, or fuel. Maybe they've done it because of that, because there was an issue, wasn't there?
Lap 2:48.61.
What? What? I don't get it. I don't get it. What's it? Is this normal or is it bugged? What for? Yeah, but I pick. Oh, fuck this. Fuck this. That's stupid. That's stupid. Well, they need to make that a bit more. They need to make that a bit more obvious, like, because I never knew about that MFD change. They need to really get that a little bit more. It needs to be something on screen to tell you. You need to like to activate it, because I literally did. I pitted within 3 laps, but then the game, I didn't realize you had to change it on the MF fucking D, because you never used to. Like before the last update, it automatically gave you the stop and go. You didn't need to change it on the MFD, so they've changed that. They need to make it more clear, really, I think. I feel like that's a problem. They need to make that more understandable, because if before the update you just pitted and it automatically gave you the stop and go, it just did it by itself. Well, at least we know now for the fucking future. Fuck that. I'm getting out of there. Yeah, I know what problem it was, Johnny, because of the fuel problem, but they should still highlight something on screen to say activate stop and go. Like above the MFD, there should be like a little red box that flashes saying activate stop and go for pit stop or something, just to let you know you need to activate it, just so you know what's going on, because otherwise not everyone's going to be used to this game. New players are going to be like, what the fuck? They won't have a clue. You need to make it clearer, I think, really. I think they need to look at that and make something there aware that you need to activate it, because otherwise you're just literally screwed. Yeah, it's a one-time thing, but it still makes sense for new players to have something to tell you that you need to do it. It'd be nice if they did something just so you know that that is a thing. Just like have it there just flashing so you know that you need to pit. Because just simply saying MFD needs activating on for the stop and go, just something that flashes, like something simple. We got to wait another 36 minutes now. Well, fuck you, game. Fuck it now. I've just got to sit here for 36 minutes now. We'll just time trial. Not time trial. We'll just do practice in the Lambo. We'll practice the Lambo. Wait there, am I in the right race? Yeah, I know you had to pit on. I know, Dave. I know you've got 3 laps to pit. I know that. I was waiting until the 3rd lap on purpose. So surely, if you then pit on the lap 3, it should automatically click it, I think. If you've waited for the last lap, because normally you wait for the latest possible time, because I know I'll be quicker than the people behind, so you want to get ahead of them. So it should automatically, if you pit on that 3rd lap, it should automatically activate in the MFD, I think. It should activate it. No, we can't do it. We're not doing Arc Raiders while we're racing. Not a chance. I don't want to kill the channel any more than it already is. That's a bad idea. We definitely won't be doing that. Right, register. Oh no. Put me in the wrong fucking car. I don't want that livery on. How do I unregister? How do I that one? Okay, wait there. I clicked on the wrong one. You're right, sugar. Unregister that. Right, register again. I don't want that livery. Why can't I change the livery? There you go. Right, this time, there you go. Register. Right, let's jump into a practice. 34 minutes. Hopefully it's not a wet practice. Well, we were doing well until that race went to total fuck, and that whole... I've just lost. Shit, I'm going to lose more safety because of that. Oh, lovely. An error as well. The game's just crashed. Lovely. Now the game's just crashed on me. Error report. Oh, this is going delightful. This is going delightful. What a start to 2026. This is a good sign, isn't it? This is a great sign. This is a great sign for the future. Well, no, because we would have been last, Brant, if we would have done that anyway. Because if we wouldn't have pitted, we would have been last. We definitely don't want to play Project Motor Racing. I don't think we ever will play that game again, ever. I don't think that's ever going to happen, to be honest with you. I've been looking at it, and it does. I mean, yeah, they've made improvements, but it's still dog shit. Like, it's still a shit game. So I don't think we'll ever be playing Project Motor Racing again, to be honest with you. I don't think I want to. All right, Tills. What are you doing there? Oh. What's she? Oh. Oh. Bella sleeps in there, Tilly, not you. That's Bella's bed.
Oh, no, Tilly.
Oh, as long as she doesn't go. Tilly, where are you going? Tilly.
Just wandering around.
Tilly. Watch the wires, Tilly. Oh, God. That's your fault because she's seeing you.
It's not my fault.
It is. She sees you and she gets all hyperactive and weird. She's like, my mother.
Oh, she's in the box.
Right, let's have a little qualifying practice.
Tilly, I'm really sorry to say it, but I don't think
She will. I mean, oh yeah, well Bella does, but Tilly's a little bit bigger than Bella, isn't she? She's a little bit chunkier than Bella. She's a bit of a chunky monkey, aren't you? Aren't you, Tilly?
No, she's not. She's
A little bit. She is a bit of a chunk.
She's not fat.
Yeah, a little bit. She's got a little bit of a belly on her.
She's not skinny, but she's not fat.
She's got a bit of a belly on you, haven't you, Tilly? That's a cat, yeah. What am I doing here? Let me check it's dry, actually. Off. I don't want a wet... Let me come out of this one. Let me find a different one. It's wet. It's wet. It's 40% wet. I don't want to practice in the wet. I want some qualifying practice. We'll try this one. Let's see what this one's like.
I'm kidnapping Tilly. Come on, Tilly.
Let's try this one. See if this one's dry. The Aston. I haven't seen people using it recently, to be fair, buds. Are you on about on this game? If you're on about on LMU, I haven't seen people driving it. That's got 40% wet as well. Oh, pee off. Why are they all wet? Yeah, I honestly don't listen to anything he says anymore, John. In all honesty, like, I mean, the guy's full of shit. So I've learnt my lesson with him now. Like, I gave him, like, fair play. I gave him a chance with this new game, but the guy's just, some of the stuff he comes out with, he's just clearly full of shit. It's simple as. It's as simple. There is no other explanation for some of the bullshit that he comes out with. Right, more people are in this one, so possibly this one's a dry one. Why is he not in chat? Yeah, I know, yeah, true. A lot of... True, Gary. The thing is, he's marketing his game, and I get why he's full of shit, because he's trying to sell his game. But you don't come out saying you've got the best this, the best that, and then deliver what they delivered, because it just makes you look like a bit of a knob. It's as simple as. Oh, 13% wet for this one. These are not helpful lobbies. I want qualifying practice. What about the other one? Let's check another one. I want qualifying practice, not bloody wet practice. Right, I've checked that one. I haven't checked this one, and I haven't checked number 4. So practice 2 and 4 I haven't checked yet. Let's see what practice 2 and 4 are like. No, 13% wet will be wet. That'll be like wet tire job, that. You'll need to be on the wets probably. Right, let's just wait. This might be a dry one. Oh no, it's 40%. Let me just double check, because it might be bugged. No, it's full. I can see it's wet. Okay, that's wet. Right, number 4. Let's try number 4. What's in box number 4? Yeah, buds. He's pissed off abroad. That's what he's going to take all that money. All right, let's just see. It'll probably go wet now, won't it, once it loads in. Oh, I just wanted a dry practice. That sucks. That sucks. Just wanted to practice in the dry. I want qualifying practice. I don't really want wet practice, so... Oh, well. Yeah, I don't really want to get used to the wet before I go into quali, because I want to be... That's awkward. That is awkward. No, you never get it the same, Johnny. You never get it the same them race weekends. You can't get the conditions the exact same. It's pointless, that, because you don't get the same temperatures. You don't get the same, like, it's always slightly different, like the cloud cover and that. No, you don't really want to. I don't want to get used to the wet before I go into a dry qualifying, because I already know what to do in the wet, really. Like, I ain't gonna really. There's no real benefit. I know what I'm doing with this car in the wet. It's just a case of just get used to it and find the grip. It's more qualifying that I need to get up to speed with. Yeah, well, even then, yeah, if it would have came out in the condition, if they would have came out as like, so if Project Motor Racing would have came out and done what AC Evo have done, could have worked. If they would have had like a feedback thing from like an in-game feedback reporting system for console players, and like that, like they launched it at £19 or 20 quid. They launch it at £25 or something for early access, and then you keep it if you go to early access at that price, and then they launch it when it's fully out at $49.99, when it's a fully working operating game. That would have worked, but no one's paying 60 quid for an early access game, which is what it is at the moment. So it's in my view, it's came across as a bit of a con, to be honest with you. That's what I feel like it's been. Like, seems a bit like fishy. That Ian Cox, he would have known that the game, that Ian Bell, not Ian Cox, that Ian Bell would have known the game's in the state that it was, and he chose to launch it. So he knew what he was doing. Don't let them they'll try and fob you off saying, oh yeah, it wasn't like this on our end and all that bullshit. It was. They knew what they were doing. They launched the broken product. They should have waited. They took people's money. There's no excuse for it. It's not acceptable. And that's why I'm glad the sim racing community have boycotted it. I'm glad they have, because you shouldn't let slop like that pass. At the end of the day, if you fob your community off and literally con your community, as like Project Motor Racing have done, then you deserve to fail. It's as simple as. Like, I feel sorry for the people working at the studio that aren't the higher ups, because it's not their fault. It's the higher ups that have caused the problem. You know, they knew what was going on. They knew what they were doing. They knew they were in it for the money, and I don't think there's any recovering Project Motor Racing anymore. That game is gone. It ain't gonna come back. Like, I mean, if you have a little look how many people are playing Project Motor Racing now, I would guarantee you there's less than 300 people playing it probably on Steam. It ain't ever gonna recover, ever. That game is dead and buried. Simple as. Yeah, whoever decided not to wait until like March, April, crazy. And to be honest with you, it was a pretty stupid decision to launch it when they did anyway, because big games are out in when they've launched, like the Call of Duties, the Battlefield 6s, like Ark Raiders destroying it. They would have been more sensible just to wait until, I know it's not in the same generation, but just because it's not a sim game, the sim racers still play other games, so they should have waited till like March, April, gave it another bit of development time and polished it, and then people might have gave it a chance. Yeah, exactly. That's why I do you know what? As much as people complain about Grand Theft Auto getting delayed, I would rather a developer delay their game and ensure that everything is polished and working well than just launch sloppy shit, basically. Like, it doesn't make sense to put your community in a negative vibe straight away, because they've lost it now. There's no going back for Project Motor Racing. 13 views. Yeah, but on Steam, how many people are on Steam playing? I mean, we could have a little look, because I can't practice at the moment, actually, because these lobbies are all... Let's have a little look at Project Motor Racing. Let me have a little look. I'll reload the game, but while I'm reloading it, I'll have a little look and see. Let's have a little... Right, Project Motor Racing. It doesn't tell you, does it? Because there's not that many. Let me go to Community Hub. It just says there's 40 people in a group chat. That's all it'll say. It doesn't tell you how many people are actually playing the game right now. Whereas if you go to Le Mans Ultimate right now, there's go to the Community Hub. There is currently 7,375 playing the game. So it's dead, chat. Like, it doesn't even tell you. So the reason it doesn't tell you is because there's less than a few hundred playing it. If there's not even like 300-400 people playing it, it won't tell you how many. It'll just tell you there's 40 people in a group chat. So yeah, the game is dead. It's completely dead. What's the reviews like on there for it? Let's have a little. I can't. You have to go back to the library, don't you? I don't know if it'll tell you on there. Doesn't say what the doesn't really. What's the discussions on it? No. Right, let's go back on Project Motor Racing anyway, because there's less than a few hundred playing. There's less than a couple of hundred people playing Project Motor Racing at the moment. So yeah, the game is dead. Yeah, but that's so. There's 15 to 20 people in one race go to the pin. That's all the races, like. So, whereas you have like there's probably only like one split. I would guess there's only one split going on Project Motor Racing. There probably isn't even two splits going on, is there? I doubt they even have multiple splits. So if you go into, for example, an equivalent race, a rookie race on here. Right, this one's starting in a bit, 10 minutes. There's currently 21 splits on that race alone, and that'll go up to about 30 something. That'll be on about 32 splits by the time it starts. And then you'll have another race while that's on, that'll have like another 20 to 30 splits. Then you've got all the silver races, the gold races. Yeah. That's a problem. It's like Project Motor Racing's literally got one split of driving because no one's playing it. I'm surprised anyone's even still playing it, to be honest with you. I've got to be honest with you. Like it must be people just refusing to, like, it's got to be people just refusing to accept that the game is a fail. Because, or do you know what it might be as well? Some people might just want to get like easy wins and feel like they're doing well, which is fair enough. Some people like that. Like they just want to get like, oh look, I'm winning a race with 18 people and the whole world racing in it. Andrea, thank you very much for the 11 months of support, legend. Appreciate it. Smash that legend out there for Andrea, chat. How long have we got for 20 minutes? Let's see if... Have any of these lobbies dried up at all? What one had 13% in? Let's just see if this one's dried up. I don't get it, to be honest, 90. I can understand it, like, a few people on console still playing it, because at the end of the day, there's not much on console for, like, true sim. You've got ACC, which, to be honest with you, I'd rather play ACC against the AI than race Project Motor Racing online. It's probably a better experience. Why is this one 40% wet again? I'm not going to get a dry practice in here, am I? Might as well just... I really don't want to get used to driving in the wet. I want to be in the dry because... Well, it's 13% wet now. So this is like... Let's just see. So is everyone on there? The only people on track are on the mediums. Do some wet and pretend that it's dry, yeah. That ain't gonna, yeah, maybe not. Probably don't need to change that because it's not that wet, is it? I don't even think it's that wet. Yeah, I just hope that LMU on console actually ends up being a solid game. That's the thing. That's the only worry, isn't it? Like if LMU on console ends up being dodgy or something. Like, I still don't understand how they're going to do a complete one-to... They won't be able to do a one-to-one conversion. PS5 isn't strong enough to run 62 cars on track. It won't cope. The CPU will die. That's where the problem is with PS5. The CPU's not very good. Now, in terms of like modern CPUs, I don't think it'll cope with 62 cars online while trying to keep a good frame rate. So you might find this track isn't even wet, is it? I don't think. Oh, it's still slightly wet, but PS5 Pro, I'm not interested in a PS5 Pro. I'm waiting for PS6 now. I don't see the point in the PS5 Pro anymore. I've got a PC that destroys the PS5 Pro, so I just wait for PS6 now, and then we'll obviously wait for that one. Like, I mean, unless LMU is working exceptionally well on a Pro versus a standard PS5, but even then, I don't see the point of wasting 600 quid on a console just to play a game once every couple of weeks on console, because I'll be playing on PC. PC's where I play on LMU. It's a better experience on PC than it will be on console. Yeah, the rumor is 2028 now, isn't it? That's probably going to delay Gran Turismo 8 as well. I wouldn't be surprised if Gran Turismo 8 gets a big delay because of that as well. You see these temperatures on these tyres? Right, it's now dry tyre temperature. It's saying it's now good for dry tyres on here. So what I might do is actually, let's just see. Let's see what the dry tyres will drive like in this condition. They're going to be awful, but I want to give it a go just to see. when it comes to sim racing games, PC always ends up being a better place than console. Like, look at Project Cars, even Assetto Corsa. It always ends up being better on PC. Even the original Assetto Corsa, the difference between console versus PC is quite big. Like, it just feels better on the PC version for some reason. I don't know why, but it's definitely better. This track is still wet. It says dry tires, but I like that. Did you see the wet spot underneath the bridge? The only thing I'd like them to fix on this, though, on this game with the wet weather, is the track. Does anyone else feel like the track doesn't look wet? I know that it's drying, but you know on Gran Turismo when you see a drying track, it's so like, it looks realistic how the track's drying. On this, it just looks like it's like a shade, like a little shade darker all over the track. It doesn't look like the track's had water on it. I wish they had improved the visuals of the wet track. It seems a little bit poor how it visualizes the wet track. I mean, yeah, they could go with GT8 for PS5. I mean, surely it's coming out soon, and then they'll do maybe they'll do like a. If it gets delayed till late 2028, then Gran Turismo 8 will 100% have to be maybe a PS5 game with like an upgrade for the PS6 when it comes out, like a, you know, like they did with the PS4 Pro. Because obviously with the PS4 Pro they had like a patch, didn't they? They might do something similar like that. Yeah, I mean, the good thing about racing games, Gary, is, although maybe not Gran Turismo case, you don't have to follow what, you can still run the old classic cars, can't you? And motorsport, I can't see like GT3 racing ever going electric. I can't see it happening. Like, I mean, well, they will eventually probably have to, but I think that'll be the end. Like, for me personally, I don't think I could get enjoyment watching electric GT3 cars going around the track. I don't. Some of you might be able to, but for me, I think that will be my enjoyment over, because I don't want to watch an electric GT3 car driving around the track. I would rather watch paint dry, to be honest with you. Half of the thing about racing is the noise, the smell. You get rid of that, and you know, that's why when you go to a live race, when you go to the track, the noise, the smell, it's what makes motorsport. You take away that, and I wouldn't even be that interested in it. Yeah, Formula E, I've just got no interest in it. I mean, some people probably watch it. I have zero interest in Formula E. Zero. I've been to watch Formula E as well. I've been to the track and watched it, and it's so boring. Like, it's possibly the most boring thing I've ever watched in my life in terms of like racing. It's just, it's not the same. It'll never be the same as watching proper motorsport. I mean, a battery boost system isn't a problem as long as it's got a flipping engine. You know, if it's got an engine, like a KERS-like system isn't a problem. I don't have a problem with that. I just don't want to watch an all-electric car race on a track. I have zero interest in it at all. Yes, it's still racing, but it's fucking boring. Like, it's so boring. Tyres are still quite cold here, aren't they? They're having trouble getting up to temperature. Still not at 150 on the front. Right, next lap they should be a little bit warmer now though.
Lap 2, 13.75.
Should have a bit more bite in the corners. What's everyone's plans for tomorrow, by the way? Anyone got any plans? I mean, yeah, F1 next year will be interesting. I don't know. There's a lot of people saying that there's problems with the new regulations, isn't there, or something? But I'm sure they'll figure some of it out. Yeah, the RoboGB. Thankfully, we're a lot. I mean, why would you want to watch? What people don't understand is, a lot of the time, people don't just watch motorsport just for the, like, yeah, the cars are a major part. You also want to, you support the driver as well. Like, for me, I'm more of a, I'm not really a team supporter. I'm a driver supporter. So why would you want to watch a robot racing? Like, where is the enjoyment in watching a robot drive around the track? I don't understand that at all. I really don't get it. Like, why would you ever want to watch that? I would rather watch real drivers race on a simulation than watch a race of robots driving around the track. Much rather watch a sim race than watch robots driving around. Robot battle. Do you know what I used to like? I used to like watching Robot Wars when I was young. With what's his name out of Red the Wolf? Robot Wars was quite fun to watch when they used to batter each other in a thing. Oh, sugar. That was a terrible line. Gladiators. Gladiators ready! Contestants ready! Yeah, the grip is literally coming every single corner. You can feel like a little bit more grip here. But that might be because my pressures are getting higher as well.
Lap 2:07.84.
5 minutes until the race start. Shit, I've got everything on. I'm maxed out on my settings, Killfu. I've got ultra on everything. think next year will be Lewis Hamilton's last ever year in F1. I think it'll be the end next year. And he ain't gonna go and do anything else, is he? He's just gonna... He'll probably retire and try and make a career in music, which will fail. And then, yeah, he'll just live off what he's made, won't he? But I think next year will be his last ever year.
6.77.
Drift it! Oh my god. Yeah. They just seems to be like, I don't know. To be honest with you, you can't really judge Hamilton off last year because the new cars don't suit him anyway. Like they're not his style of driving, but in all honesty, that's where people like Max are so special because I don't think it matters what car you give Max. He will literally destroy it in any car. But Hamilton definitely suffers with the last year's type of cars and the year before and that. Also, I think the Ferrari was shocking, like shockingly bad. I'm going to go over the line and I'm going to go for a wee because I'm desperate for a pee. This track it's getting drier and drier every lap. You just feel the grip coming every lap. Alright, let's go over this line and then I go for a pee.
Lap 2:05.32.
I'll do. Right. Quick. Quick. I need a wee. Feel free to hit the like button and subscribe. I'm just going to go for a quick wee. Be back in a minute. Let me click on that. Alright, back in a minute. Right. Oh, we can join. Join. Right. Hopefully this race goes a little bit better. I don't even want to look at how much we lost in that previous race. I don't even want to see. I don't think Lewis Hamilton will do any other type of racing. I don't think he'll go into anything else. I don't think he's... I don't know. I just don't think he's going to start doing like any other motorsport. Can't see it. I don't rate Alonso. I think I'm not going to say it. I'm not Alonso's biggest fan. I know he's got talent, but I'm not his biggest fan, to be honest with you. Apparently, we've gone back up to Diamond Driver even with that last race. Well, that's a bit worrying. That's a bit worrying, chat. Unless that's not took into account the previous race. That race might not have took into account that previous one. Interesting, though. Interesting. Clearly, brilliant system. Right, let's try and get that mid 59. We should be able to do it, shouldn't we? We want 4, 3, 2. I want 44. And I want 96 on that. Yeah, Alonso was amazing when he was like driving Benetton. Like, he was amazing. But I feel like he's still got talent, but I feel like I feel like people put too much like praise on him. Like, what has he done recently that's that special? Like, I know he's in a shit car, but not fucking done much really. I know he's got a few alright positions, but I feel like people put a little bit too much praise on him sometimes. It's like people are too scared to say that he's actually probably past it now. Yeah, Piastri needs to do something next year because yeah, ABS 9. Piastri totally flopped it last year. He should have won that. Piastri should have been the world championship, I feel. I mean, Hamilton did do some pretty good stuff with when Max and Hamilton were racing together, and Max's car was probably, you know, on a similar level in terms of pace. There was some good driving from both of them. I think Hamilton proved that he can survive with the best of them. Like, Hamilton literally was outperforming Alonso in the same car when he was a rookie. So, I mean, if you want to praise Alonso, Hamilton was literally doing better than Alonso in his rookie year. So, there you go. I mean, if you want to go there. All right, well, Hamilton was outperforming Alonso in his rookie year, Johnny. He was literally beating Alonso in his rookie year. There you go. And that was his rookie year when he was nowhere near as quick as what he was 6-7 years later. So, and come on, I don't think, I would say in 2021, Red Bull was even like bloody Perez was able to like compete in the Red Bull in 2021. Sometimes he was getting all right results. So I would say in 2021 that Red Bull was a strong car. Like, last year's Red Bull was nowhere near as strong as 2021's Red Bull. Like, if put it this way, if last year Red Bull had a car as good as 2021, Norris would not be world championship. He would not have won. He would not have won the world champion. No way. Max would have won that because 2021's Red Bull was way better than last year's Red Bull. Way better. I mean, Piastri, that wasn't Piastri's rookie year though, was it, last year? Piastri was driving the year before. So it wasn't Piastri's rookie year last year. Because he was racing the year before. Rosberg is an underrated driver. I don't think people give Rosberg. I was always a big fan of Rosberg before he went to Mercedes. Like, when he was at Williams, he was in. Rosberg, I tell you what, I really feel he was an underrated driver and underappreciated how good that guy is. He had talent. He had talent, I'm telling you. If Rosberg would have been in a good car for more years, I think he'd have been a multiple world champion. If he would have stayed racing as well. Unfortunately, Rosberg put his family before F1, didn't he? He said, I've got my championship, I'd rather spend time with the family now. fair play to him for doing that. I think the stress of that season really got to Rosberg as well. Like, it was so stressful for him, wasn't it? Like, that whole season. Russell. It's the Mercedes though, isn't it? But then again, Mercedes could be strong next year. Mercedes might be a strong team next year again with the new cars. Yeah, Lewis had a lot of bad luck in that season. But Rosberg was an underrated driver, Dingleberry. Like, Rosberg is a good driver. Like, definitely got the pace. Right, it's just, this lap doesn't really matter, but... we'll do it. Get a banker in. When is the what dates are the F1 testing? Is it February? Well, like mid to late February, is it? Be interesting what the cars look like as well when that's on. Might have to try and catch some of that on Sky when it's on. Right, next lap we focus and push because this lap obviously doesn't really matter. That weird understeer, I've really got to get used to that. Like the way the car just wants to not turn, basically. Right, let's go for a proper one now. Well, a banker one. Oh shit. I had to lift because of that understeer. Right, let's go for that 59 now.
Time 2:00.11.
That wasn't great, but oh, why did you? Oh, it didn't. It just understeered again. That understeer is so annoying. I've cocked it all up. It's annoying because I know this car will do at least a mid 59 with an average lap. But look at that understeer that I'm getting. Why does it do that? I've ruined the lap here, but oh well. Shit happens. I tried to floor it. Oh well, fail that. That'll have to do us. We'll have to hope that we're in the top 5. It was a bad lap. I think we should be able to get a 59.5 with this, which is similar to the BMW pace that we had. And then we should be able to get, if we've practiced, down to a low 59, I think. We're still P3 though, like by the looks of it, so a bad lap when we're starting P3. I'll take that. I'll take it for a terrible lap.
Lap 2:06.86.
Return to garage. We're not going to be racing P1 anyway. P1's going to be gone. Do that again. Fresh tires. Yeah, we'll leave 4-3-2 on. Everything else is okay. Yeah, oh yeah, it's Algarve, isn't it? Yeah, Algarve's the other rookie race. That's the open GT3 one. The fixed GT3, but open car choice. And then you've got the Fuji one, which is Mercedes only. Someone's just wrote in the chat, guys, I have to poop.
Teams and drivers go to the grid.
I have to
before the race
poop
starts.
really bad. I don't know what to do. Okay. Someone needs a shit, but he doesn't know what to do, chat. He needs a shit. I'm going to put that to 82 again just to make sure. Right. Nothing worse than if you need a shit at the start of a race. Nothing worse. There's nothing you can do, is there? Other than hold it in and hope you don't turtle head. Oh dear. To be honest with you, I've got 4-3-2, which should have less understeer, Dave, because higher slip gives you more understeer. The slip angle is what gives you the understeer.
Formation
I'm running
lap
4-3-2.
has started.
Right. No donkey in it this time. Make sure the pit entry with the wet, when it's wet, we brake early. My sock is really annoying me. It's not on my foot properly, but oh well. Yes. just don't trust the fart in the race. That's all you have to do. Just don't trust the fart. All right, let's get ready. It's gonna go.
Green flag, green flag.
That McLaren got a what car is on our left? Sorry. Yeah, McLaren or... No, wait, why is that Lambo just suddenly accelerated like that? What the... Did I miss my shift a bit? I think I missed my shift ever so slightly. Fair play to the Porsche there. I cocked that up a bit. It's when these tyres are cold, my pace really suffers. I need to get the heat in and then we'll pick up the pace again. Although we were compromised off the exit, weren't we, by the Lambo on our left, so... Clean start so far. Oh, that's too late for the tyres. Need to be a bit more cautious than that. We got a nice gap. Hey! Chap! P6! Have a little look at P6. Is it? Is it who I think it is? Is that who I think it is in P6? Isn't his name Dan Fenton? D Fenton, Dan Fenton. Is that Fento? Oh, the chat already... I'm blind, sorry. Right, let's just get some temperature and then we can start pushing and, well, try and just get used to this Lambo, because the last race was not really a help in terms of getting used to the car. That understeer there is horrible. Hang on a minute, how am I in P3 also? I'm missing stuff in this race, chat, because why am I in P3? Oh my god, I cannot get that car to turn in that corner at all. I'm not on wet tyres, Joe. I'm on dry. I wish I could drive like this on wet tyres. We're on dry tyres, man. No, it doesn't. Look on the top left. We're on the mediums, mate. We're on the mediums.
Lap 2:01.25.
It's not as quick as we were. In the BMW, we were doing low 2 minutes in the race. So, but the tyres wear off in that car. Whereas this car, I think it's going to get better as we get lighter. Well, that nearly went. Right, this corner here. Stop understeering. It's still understeering. It does not want to turn through that. Yeah, we need to pick up the, like, find some pace here, because at the moment,
That line was a
non-existent in this car.
9-4.
It's the understeer that's getting to me. Like, I just can't get on the throttle with it. Feels like I've got too much TC on. It's like bogging down. If you watch the car behind, he seems to be able to keep the power down way better. Like, it just accelerates. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Thank you very much for pinning it. I'll give me a nice little break. I appreciate the help. Thank you for that. Right, the tyres feel like they're warming up a bit now, but it's starting to rain already. So this is probably going to go to a wet tyre change, isn't it? Like, this is quite early for the rain. Thank you, Todd. Appreciate it. Oh, I downshifted too early. Oh, and is it again? What the hell? Just gonna up the slip angle a little bit here. That got a little bit interesting then. You don't have to buy the game again if you do like spare accounts on this game. You just create a family account and then add accounts to it. I haven't done it yet though. I need to do that. Right, I need to concentrate because I'm driving awful. I am driving terrible in this car. The annoying thing is, in the BMW I'd be up there, but in the wet the BMW was terrible, and also it kills the tyres. That understeer is just weird. I think that's too early by P2, isn't it? Is that not too early, chat? I think that's too early. He'll kill his tyres doing that. Right, it's now picking up the rain, but I think maybe pit this lap. Still showing us damp. The car behind's rapid, but he is rank 1 in the lobby. I think that's the guy that binned it at the start, was it not? Oh my god, this car is not turning. Evolve, thank you very much for the 5 gifted, you bloody legend. Smash that legend out there for Evolve, chat. Thank you for the support, mate. I mean, it's not showing slightly wet yet, but I don't know what to do in this. P1 staying out. I think I'm going to stay out for another lap here. Or actually, no, I'm going to pitch it. I think this is going too wet. I don't want to take any risks with the entry. Went in a bit deep though, annoyingly. Yes, I've cost myself loads of time there, I think. 2-3 seconds in the pits because I went too deep. All right, let's go. Oh, hang on. Are you allowed to go over the white line? What? I didn't think you could overtake on the white line like that. Really? Oh, okay. I thought you had to stick to the white line as much as possible on the exit. I mean, this guy's quicker anyway, so there's no point us trying to fight with him. I mean, the game's letting do it, so it looks like you can do it. Now we just got to find the grip. That guy's quick in front, really quick. He might even get the win in this because of the pit stops. They're going to lose a bit of time at the front, I think. That leader. I need a bit more slip angle on it. I need a little bit more slip angle, I think. Some people are trying to stay out here. I don't know if it's going to work. Oh no, leader's pitted now.
244.86.
Mate, you can't just do that there. What are you doing? That hyper just nearly killed me. What the hell is he thinking? Yeah, just another hypercar doing hypercar stuff, I suppose. Wow, the leader's plebbed that staying out. Look. Look how much time he's lost. I told you this guy would get the win. Uh-oh. I can see a train of hypers coming through and they're the back end of the... Oh god, I'm worried. Oh god. Oh god. God. Take a wider line, obviously. Use that wet line. This is getting really wet here as well. I might need to up the TC a bit here, I don't know. Let's just up the power cut to 5.5.
That time was a 214.15.
Oh god. Be careful, it's getting very wet. Struggling a little bit in these wet conditions. Oh, it's really wet. I've not got the pace on these wet conditions at all. I'm going to try a higher TC just so I can put the power down a bit more. I mean, the two guys in front of us are very quick drivers, so I don't think we should be aiming to be on their pace, but I do need to figure out this wet line a bit more. At the moment, I'm trying different things, but sometimes it feels like it works, sometimes it feels like it doesn't. Oh, that's too deep. That's not going to work. That really won't work. Just stay away from that curb. We're holding the gap to the car behind. That's the main thing at the moment.
Lap 2, 15.12.
They're far. Oh, he managed to get past him. P2 must have made a mistake. There's 17 minutes to go. Shit. That car behind caught up a little bit there, I think. I think I'm going to go a bit more brake bias to the rear right. With this car, it feels like it needs more in the wet. Just see what it's like with 43.5 on, and then we can alter. Right, them tyres are starting to heat up a bit here now, I think. Let's just... Oh, the rear left is quite warm, but the others are okay. Wow, that's such a big difference from the BMW, isn't it? I know it's a lot wetter in this one, though, so it's hard to judge. But the BMW was smoking its tyres. I think he made a mistake earlier. I noticed he disappeared after the pit stop phase. So I think he made a mistake somewhere. Car behind gradually catches every now and then. Ah, shit. I'll lose us a bit.
That time was a 2:13.80.
It's gaining like 3-4 tenths on us every lap here, the car behind. Try and hold on. How many laps have we got? What? 6 laps to go? Oh, that I'm just there. Oh my god, that's gonna lose me a bit more. Leader's starting to really pick up the pace.
Time 2:13.41.
I think the dry line is now becoming maybe more relevant now. Now it's drying out of it. Yeah, we'll start using that dry line. Focus on the proper line now. It will overheat the tyres, but I think it'll be quicker. God, that's too deep. Oh God. Turn. He is slowly catching, isn't he? But it's whether I can hold on. Crew chief for this game. I mean, I have got it, but well, I need to download it on this PC. I don't think it's essential for this game, really. The radar's good enough. Like, but I mean, yeah, we could use it in the future. I find it a little bit annoying though. I used to use it on iRacing. It used to piss me off a bit. Just it wouldn't shut up. I know you can change like how often it speaks, but yeah, maybe we could get it downloaded and put it on a low setting. I wouldn't say it's essential though. That'll lose me a bit of time. Oh my god, I missed. I braked too early. He's going to gain like 6-7 tenths there, I think. What a donkey. Feels like my tyres are getting a little bit warmer here. I think he might have made a little mistake as well. Get off there. Don't worry about the track limit. We're good for track limits. Wasn't a very good lap, but yeah, they've got all the information you need in terms of overlays. I don't think that's really that needed for this game, but the spotter could be useful. But I quite like the radar on this game. It's actually useful on like Gran Turismo's radar because, like I've said 1,000 times, look where they put it. They put it in your vision. They don't put it down on the bottom because you're looking there. That's where you need to be looking. That's why it's beneficial on this game. Braking a little bit earlier for that corner because I've been braking a bit late. That was better. Oh, it's sliding a bit. The rear tyres are building up a bit of temperature here. .4, 11.6, 11.7.
11.72.
Oh shit. Hello, understeer. That was terrible through there. It's been our first proper wet race because the other ones we did were dryish, weren't they, in the BMW? So not bad, not doing too bad. I think I can get used to the Lamborghini round here as well, so that's another option for this track now. Oh, he's made a mistake, the car behind, thankfully. Or, actually, the hyperdrivers have probably caused him an issue somewhere. But it's gave me a more of a buffer now. So we've only got a couple of laps to go. What I'll do here is I'll just take a tight line. Let them go on the outside. Don't get in their way. That's the lead fight, that, for the Hypers.
Lap 2, 11.95.
Two laps to go. Keep it on the track and get a podium, I'll be happy. Yeah, we're not going to change the dry tyres with 2 laps to go, though. Pit crew are not the... That's a proper Ferrari strategy, that. We won't be changing tyres. See what happens with these Hypers coming up to the GT3, because both of them are in a battle. So, well, I mean, P2 in ours isn't that far behind, but, well, he's like 2-3 seconds, but them Hypers could cause an issue somewhere, so we'll see what happens up ahead. I'm just going to chill it now. There's no point taking any risks because my tyres are getting very warm. This track is drying out. These wet tyres are going to start overheating, so we just want to keep it on the track. You can see the understeer there with the front left overheating. What was that, Damo? Like, the GT3s are never supposed to jump out the way. That's not how... I mean, I don't know if he said that, but the GT3s are not supposed to jump out the way. WEC rules, you don't jump out their way. It's up to the hypercar to go round safely. You can accommodate them, obviously, but you're not supposed to just jump out of the way of the GT3. I haven't watched his video, so I don't know what he was saying, to be honest with you. That's not how it works for you, Vox. You're supposed to stick to your line. If you're in a battle, you stick to the racing line. They're supposed to go around you without doing anything stupid. It doesn't matter about holding them up. If they have to slow down, but put it this way, if it's either they take you out or slow down, they've got to slow down, boy. The blue flag doesn't mean get out of the way in this group. It's a different set of rules to F1. So if they're behind you in a slow section, they've got to wait. They've got to just wait and be patient. So actually, you can happily slow them down if you don't want to compromise your race. it's WEC rules. So, in theory, that's not actually true what you've just said. Yeah, predictabilities. Follow the racing line. GT3s are supposed to stick to the racing line. That's what you should do. You should basically stay as close to the racing line as you possibly can. And obviously, the hypers and the LMP2s are not supposed to do stupid sends and risk stuff. They've got to be safe and go for a safe overtake. Like, this hyper's going to be dodgy. Look. Like, that's risky because he put himself on the dodgy line and very risky. When you think about it, that P8 there, last lap, why not just wait for the straight? Why risk a crash? Wait for the straight, do it safely. You're not, the car behind ain't going to catch you up anyway, so what was the point? Right, we take a P3. We take a P3, nice P3 that. Yes, that exactly. It's up to the higher speed car to make the safe pass. It's not up to the GT3 cars to jump out the way. Oh god, choking. We'll take that though. The pace on the dry could have been a lot better, but I'm definitely pretty happy with my getting a podium in these conditions with the Lambo on my first day at this track with it. So pretty happy with that run. What time is it? Pissed off because it's late, isn't it? I got on late because our internet has been completely screwed today. So yeah, we got a podium. We got a podium. What happened to Fento? Let's have a little look. There. So Fento must have he must have had some sort of issue somewhere. Must have plebbed it. Fento should drive the BMW. The BMW with default setup is really, I mean, it overheats the tires. That's the only problem. Yeah, we got a diamond badge back, although we might have lost it though from the previous race. We might have lost it from the previous one. Yeah, the McLarens are massively overpowered here, so I think they need to BOP that McLaren on the next update. I don't know what's going on with the BOP with it, but it needs sorting out because it's literally every track at the moment. The McLaren is just dominating. I need to try it to see what it's like, but oh, we nearly got silver 3 back here. We've nearly got silver 3 back. We're not far off. Contact. I don't remember that contact, but unless it was when he was behind me. I think he clipped the rear of my car. I think the was it a hyper that clipped me slightly, so doesn't really matter. We still gained safety in that one, and we gained DR, so not a bad race. Yeah, so some people think that the blue flag. So the problem with racing is a lot of people follow F1. And they see the blue flag in F1 when everyone's in the same category of car. Yes, if I come across a GT3 driver behind me and I'm in GT3 and I've got a blue flag, you aren't supposed to just... You do need to yield eventually. That is the way to do it. However, if it's an LMP2 or a hypercar driver, you don't need to just jump out their way. That's not how the blue flag rule applies to GT3s. You follow the racing line. It's up to them to make a safe pass in a safe place. It's not up to you to jump out of their way and just be like, oh, go on, send it, and because that's not how the WEC rules run, the blue flag system. A lot of people watch F1 and that's it, and they think, right, blue flag, get out of the way. Doesn't work like that at all. That's not how it works. Wait there, we're not. I was going to say we haven't got silver 3 chat because we lost the chunk in that last race. So in theory, we're actually about halfway through silver 2 again because we lost. That's not took into account what we lost before. When is the next one? 18 minutes. We'll do one more. We'll do one more in the Lambo chat. Let's get one more in. Let's do one more. Try and gain a little bit back again. See if we can get that dry pace a little bit better as well. I need a Wii. I need a Wii again. We'll join a practice. Da, 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 da. No, that's not you mustn't allow. That's not how it works, boy. I don't know if you've read that properly, because that's not how you don't. If you're in the same category of car, you need to, yeah, obviously allow it past. But GT3s, read the rules on GT3s. Go and have a little look. Whatever your name is. Go and have a little look at the incident that happened at Nordschleife with the GT3 and the GT4 car. I think it was what's his name that was driving when he sent it and killed him. Yeah, you've read it, but that doesn't. You're applying that in the wrong way. You're allowed to let them pass, but you're not supposed to jump off the racing line. You don't just jump off the racing line, mate. That's not how it works. GT3s are not there to remove themselves off the racing line. Go and watch real life GT3 racing. That's in with the World Endurance. They don't need to get off the racing line. It's up to the hypercar to do the safe overtake. So yes, you can accommodate them and don't be an arsehole. But if you're in a battle for P1, 2, and 3, you don't just get out of the way like you do in F1 and accommodate them. That's not how you do it. It's up to the hypercar driver to make the move safely. Yeah, you need to watch World Endurance Racing. That rule is probably more. It's more about accommodate. You've got to accommodate them, but you don't just jump out their way. Yeah, Kevin Estrie at Nordschleife. He sent it on the GT4 car, expecting him just to get out of the way, put the GT4 on the roof of his car, and Kevin Estrie got the penalty. Even though he was lapping the GT4 car, because he wasn't sufficiently alongside, you can't just send it and just expect them to get out of the way. That's not the rules of WEC racing. Like, yeah, you can, if you're side by side, it's up to the GT3 not just to cut across you. You've got to accommodate them in a side by side situation. But it's not like F1 where you have to lift off the throttle and let them through. That's not how you do it in World Endurance Racing. It's not how you race it at all in multi-class. Right, let's. I don't know if the track's dry. Let's have a little look. Actually, I'm not. I think it's dry. No one's. Well, no, you can't defend the position. But if I'm half a second ahead going into a braking zone, boy, I've got the right to take my line. I've got the perfect right to take my racing line. I don't need to get out of the way if he's half a second behind. If he's half a second behind going into a chicane, I don't need to brake and let him through. I take my racing line, and the hyper then has to wait for the straight. That's the rules. You just have to like the hypercars then has to make the safe pass on a straight. That's how it works. I mean, if you don't believe me, you can go and watch World Endurance Racing. I've watched some of it recently, and you literally can see how it works. The GT3 cars don't just dive out the way. It doesn't work like that. So yeah, I mean, you can race how you want, but I will stick to racing how I am now, because I believe I do multi-class racing correctly. I think we're very fair with the hyper drivers, but you can't expect them like that one that did it into turn. What corner was it before? He tried to send it, not the one at the end of the race, one earlier on. Tried to send it into turn 1, I think it was, from like half a second back. That's not how it works. I mean, that's just being argumentative, boy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, if you look how we race it correctly. We're racing it correctly. It's not up to the GT3 drivers to jump out the way. Ask anybody in this chat who drives multi-class racing, and they will tell you it's not up to the slower car to jump out the way. That's just the rules. So yeah, how you wanna take that is up to you. But I'm just telling you how the rules are. Right, we'll leave that there. I'm gonna go for a wee. All I'll I'll say though is if you end up following the rule of they need to get out of the way, and on this game, if you did that and sent and killed someone, you will get a ban probably, because LMU will look at it. LMU will look at it in the perspective of the World Endurance rules, and you'd probably get a warning or a ban. Yeah, facilitate. Yes, facilitate, but that's in other words, boy. If you're alongside in the braking zone like this, you don't cut across them. You let them have the position. But if you're like this going into the braking zone, you take the normal line. They can't just go like that and try and send it. They have to wait for a safe place to overtake. So facilitate does not mean jump off the racing line, like exactly what Dean's just said. But I don't think we need to argue this anymore. I think the majority of people understand what I'm saying. So I'm going to go for a wait. I don't need to carry on that conversation anymore, because I think most people understand what I'm saying. Back in a minute. I need another drink. 1 minute. Can't wait for my dinner after. I've got some turkey breast slices some baguettes that need heating up, like cook fresh, like put them in the oven, cook them fresh. Loads of butter on it, cranberry sauce, turkey breast slices. Yum, yum, yum. Can't wait. I think, yeah, that's the important thing, Dave. They need to make it a safe attempt of the overtake, and I think that's what a lot of hypercar drivers don't understand. It needs to be a safe and predictable attempt of an overtake. Too many hypercar drivers think when they're half second back that they've got the right just to send it through a high-speed corner. It doesn't work like that, and that's where the hypercar drivers and the LMP2 drivers are definitely too aggressive. They need to be a bit more... like, they've got to realise that it's not just their race, it's a GT3 race as well. You might be in a faster car, it doesn't mean that your race is more important than the GT3 race. And some of them don't seem to understand that. Can we just ban Pio, please? He's trolling in the chat. Thank you for the support, Pio. I know you're trolling, but appreciate it, mate. Right, let's go and do a little... Have we got time? How long till the race? Let's see. I did sign up to the race, didn't I? Yeah, 7 minutes. Oh, we won't actually get... We're not going to actually get a lap in, but... Yeah, let's not carry it on. Let's not carry it on. Let's just move on. I think we just have different perspectives on that, maybe. I don't think he's saying that they should just wipe people out. I think he's just not understanding what we're saying with how the overtake should be done. Like these corners are a perfect example. Like sometimes a hypercar driver will just send it and push you out of the way. They expect you to remove your car in a high-speed line. There's only one line that GT3s can take through here because the car's naturally understeer. Like you've got to be aware of the understeer that the GT3s will take. And sometimes them hyper drivers don't really understand that. Oh my god. Curb there. What we want to do is try and pick up that pace in the race for this one. I feel like my TC settings are holding me back a bit, but let's see. See if we can just pick it up a bit in this next one. Dave, yeah. Yeah, but we don't need to carry it. Let's just leave it at that, Dean. Let's just leave it at that. Yeah, no worries, boy. I think it's just your interpretation of what the wording is different to how a lot of people perceive it. I agree, Dave. Do you know what I'd like to see as well? Like, well, yeah. So, do you mean by like the driver rating and the safety rating, individual class based? So, you've got a separate GT3 DR and SR versus a separate LMP2. I agree with that. Like iRacing does with open wheel, road car, like GT3, like GTs and oval. I think it would work. A class based license system would work on this as well. I feel like that'd be a good idea. Okay, well, I'm moving on now, anyways, because you have your opinion, I have mine. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. We all have opinions on stuff, and rules and definitions are open to interpretation. So your interpretation is different to mine. We'll leave it at that. Want to warm the tide up to get... Have I got time to do one lap? I know about the ABS 6, but then you have to change the brake bias, don't you? You have to go a little bit more to the rear doing that. I don't really want to experiment too much going into a race. I might run the brake bias more to the rear, to be honest with you. I might go to the 43.5. I might try that now, actually. Just go a little bit more aggressive on the brake bias. Right, the tyres are still pretty cold, but what is the track grip? High grip. Okay, that rotates better even with the cold tyres, but well, not cold, but not fully heated up tyres. Oh, understeer. Oops, oops, oops. Oh no, it's starting to rain. Chip. Let's go and see if we can get another good result. Let's go. Oh, my top on my drink's not on properly. Good job I found that out now. Would have been awkward while racing. See, is Fento back in for this one? Yeah, Fento's back in. He's in the Lambo. He's trying the Lambo out. Are you watching, Fento? Are you in the stream? He might be trying to use put our settings on to see if he can help. I'll have to let him know if he knows about all the settings that you need to have on this game, because there is a few settings. Like with the wheel rotation versus the in-game and that. Ow. Right. Always use 900 on the wheel, 900 in-game, and then let the game auto decide it, Sander, always. So that's how I run this game. So your wheel matches the wheel in-game. I never ever run it different. So automatic in game and then 900, 900. 900 in the settings on the settings up here in the top right, and then 900 on your wheelbase, and then let the game auto decide the wheel rotation. Might try. try 43.2. Left and right. Let's just... There's no red driver in this one, is there? Which is good. Hopefully. Hopefully that's a good thing. 432. I need to put live chat. I keep forgetting to do live chat. Okay. Let's just wait for this. Was there no McLarens in this one? That's nice. We've got a Ford in P1. Sorry, Ford rank 1 and a BMW rank 3. And then we're in the Lambo rank 4 driver. Rank 5 is in the Porsche. Then the Aston Martin. No, that's... And then the Fento is the next one. And then Aston Martin is ranked 8th. BMW ranked 9th. Ferrari is the next GT3 rank driver on there. I think. Is that right? Oh, no, I've done that wrong. I've been looking at these. So, sorry. It's Ford, Lambo, Porsche, Lambo, Ferrari, BMW, and then Aston Martin. We just went there before, even though we got even though we got to stop and go for the speeding in the pit lane, but we were already green. So we were green originally, and then we lost it with a drive. We got a drive through when we crashed, and then we got out of the way of everyone because we had a damaged spoiler. So I got out the racing line and cut the corner to avoid being on the racetrack, and it gave me a drive through. And then we lost in that race. I lost it because of that, and then we just got it back recently. We only done a couple of races since, and we got it back. So looks like it's fairly easy to keep it green, to be honest with you. What, like, I feel like to go below blue, like blue and green should be fairly simple to keep on this game. I don't think it'll be that hard to not keep the blue and green. As long as you keep your safety at silver 3, I mean platinum 3. Although I've seen a driver with a red exclamation mark and he was silver 3. So it says to me that their safety rank, the way they rank the safety points is a bit weird, because if you've got a driver that's got a red warning and he's still silver 3, maxed out, surely there's a bit of a problem there. Yeah, it's a work in progress. It's not finalized yet, so there's probably a lot of stuff they still need to do on that. Right. Just get a slow one in. just lift, because this lap doesn't really matter anyway. I think the reason why it can be different, is because it's your last 10 races, and in theory you might not lose the platinum rank in 10 races, so it's based off your recent races, that badge system, isn't it? It's only it's not your overall, it's just your recent races, so it's only the last 10 races that count towards it. So that's probably why it's different. And you can still have like a max safety rank, really. So you might get, if you've had a shit ton of bad races, like 3 races in a row where you're crashing, hitting people, and you lose, say, half your platinum rank, and then you have 3 really clean races and recover it, you'll still show maybe as a red driver because your recent races. So that's probably where the issue is. Right, not pushed on that one at all, obviously. Now we'll try and get a banker lap in on this next one.
That time was a 2:03.19.
No, that was slow. Oh, it just understeered again on throttle. Shit. I've just messed that up. Right, this next lap's gonna have to be a good one.
Time 2:00.40.
Better. Oh no, 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 no! I've just lost it all there. Idiot. What an idiot. Annoyed at myself there. Ah.
Time 150.
Oh.
9.72.
That one mistake probably lost me pole, didn't it? Damn you. We'll take it though. We'll take it. We got a bit quicker there, so we definitely could get down to a low 59 with that Lambo without once we got a clean lap in. Fuel. That'll do. Plenty. Yeah, Johnny, that's a good idea. If you're a red driver and you want the if you're a red explanation and you want that green, you just hit them and take them out, and then you automatically take their dog tag. That's Fento, that Dave, Gran Turismo driver, a World Tour driver. We know Fento, clean racer, should be fun.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
I don't know what the Ford's going to be like with tire. I mean, it's quite good on tires, so, but I don't know what it'll be like in the wet versus a Lambo. It'll be interesting, this one. All right, did I put the fresh tires on? I did, didn't I? All right, everything's okay. Let's go. One last race, chat. One last race. And we want wet tires ready if we have to pit. Ford, I don't know what the Ford is going to be like on acceleration at the start here. Not too sure.
Formation lap has started.
Now, this race can be a dry race all the way through. Remember the one we had the other day? Just completely dry. That's why I've made sure I've put like 82% in just in case. Oh, here's Donkey. You're angry. Oh my god, what's going on here? Why is it... It's going really slow, like slower than it should do, really, but... Oh, there's an issue with the cars ahead, that's why. Someone's driving like a donkey. Ah, hang on a minute here. Surely you're not allowed to do what he's just done there? What?
Green flag, green flag.
How is that right, chat? Like... I think they need to look at that because it says hold the speed. He accelerates and doesn't get a drive through. I think they need to definitely look at that. It's not really right. It's so dodgy. Uh-oh, big crash. Be careful. Right, we've got to be careful with the BMW behind us at the start because the BMW heats the tyres up super quick. It gets quick really fast in the race. That's why it dies towards the end. I'm gonna go 40. I'm gonna go 43.0 here. I feel like the brake bias can go all the way. Oh, a little bit of dirty here. Oh, crash. Uh-oh. Where is he? I can't see him. Is this the guy that we had a really good race with at Sebring? Remember in the Ford? Do you remember the race with the guy in the Ford where we had a really good battle? Is this the same guy? Might be. You have a Christmas joke. I'm not sure I want to hear it.
0.27.
Yeah, I just wanted to lift so it wouldn't give me a 0.5. A little bit of understeer through there again. He's got good pace in this Ford at the moment. Ah, didn't get that line right. I'm really liking this Lambo here, you know. All the way to the rear on the brake bias feels really nice. Matched our BMW lap there pretty much. Ah! To get off the throttle. Here comes the rain. Oh shit. I hit the curb way too hard. Luckily, we lost like 3-4-10, about 3 temps we lost there. Oh my god, I was in the wrong gear. This lap's awful. Alright, that was not a very good lap.
Lap 2, 0.04.
That's a better turn 1. Went on the grass. What a donkey! Grip is slowly fading a little bit with this rain.
That time was a 2:00.69.
Yellow flag. Oh shit. It went damp then, and yeah, I felt that. I'd be careful now, because I might just put that slip angle up 1. We'll take the pen there. Not the pen, the hit, I mean. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's going to be dodgy for Fento. rain's hit quite aggressively early on in this, hasn't it? Like, it's heavy already. But I think we need to do one more lap. I think we need to do one more lap here. Are you pitting? Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on. It's gone wet quite quick. I think we'll take it safe. We'll play it safe. Vento's staying up. It could be risky. It still says damp, but it's the rains. It could get dodgy at the end of that lap. Could get very dodgy at the end of that lap. Keep an eye on Fento and whether we lose or gain or not. Still says damp. I think we should have stayed out. I think we should have stayed out, you know, because it still says damp. Although Fento's losing time, though, look. We're gaining on Fento, though, so no, maybe not. Maybe we got it right. What's this guy doing? Go. Yeah, Fento's lost half a second so far. Right, don't you dare try and send that from there. No, no, no. Oh my God, what are you doing? I swear the cat's had a shit in the litter box. I can fucking smell it. It stinks. Little sod had a shit in the litter box. I can smell it. That's a fresh one, that. That's warm. Some of these are trying to stay out. It might work. I hope he doesn't try and defend this too much because, yeah, he's just going to let us go. He knows he's on the dry tyre. He's got no grip. That Ford is struggling in the wet, isn't it? Look, unless he's just had a... Did he get held up a bit before, maybe? Oh, I braked too late. Lack of grip through there. Where's Fento gone? Has Fento binned it again? I think Fento's binned it. I think this is going to dry out, this one, you know. I think P1's got the strategy right. Like, it looks quite bright, doesn't it? Not getting much grip off these tires. How are they managing to keep that pace on their mediums with slightly wet track like this? Right, now this spray. Okay, that's good for us, this spray. He's screwed. He is screwed, chat. This spray on the track. Surely he can't stay out and do good laps with spray on the track. He just done a 21. Although the sun's out as well now. But he's going to lose. Yeah, look how much time he's losing now. Nah, we pitted at the right time. We pitted at the exact right time. He was still losing pace. His previous lap was the 221. The car in front of me did a 213. So on that previous lap, he lost 7 seconds. So he stayed out. He stayed out way too long. Right, Hypercar, don't try and do it here. Be patient. Just hit me. Seriously, what? He's got to pit. He has to pit because this isn't going to work for him. Is he going to try and defend it with... He's going to end up killing him. Oh my god, that was close. Like, this track is well and truly a wet track now. I don't think you can... Yeah, I think he's screwing this up. I mean, it's worth a risk if he came from the back of the grid, maybe. But look at the... He's got no grip at all. I don't even think he saw me going through the inside then, you know. I don't think he even knew I was there. I thought he was going to send that. I got nervous. I didn't really want to cut across. I thought he was going to send it on me. I don't trust these hyper drivers. Do not like first gear in that corner. Alright, we just got to try and hold on here. This feels horrible at the moment. I need to put more. It's the slip angle. I forgot to do the slip angle.
Time to 16.68.
Okay, it should be a bit safer now. I've upped the slip angle so I can get on the throttle again. I forgot to change it after I pitted. I did it before, up one, but I forgot to do the other 2 clicks. We've got 7 seconds, so just try and keep the gap. Not really worried about P1. He's getting away. Oh my god, did he lock up then, that car in front? Got to brake so early for that corner. Oh, twitchy. Right, take that wider line. Just avoid that racing line.
Lap 2, 13.93.
Too quick for us, that guy in the lead. Just half a second a lap, pretty much. We're getting away from the car behind, though. Hypercars could come into play, though. You never know in this. Understeer. I really like this daily race. I really like it. Obviously, you get a bit of field spread, but I like the like we had a completely dry race the other day on this, didn't we? It's quite interesting. It rained, but it didn't change tyres. Just quite good for learning these lines, trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. It's interesting. We're keeping the gap to the car behind, so at the moment, hopefully we can hold on to a P2. By the way, chat, if you've enjoyed the stream, hit the like button, subscribe, helps me out.
Lap 2, 13.74.
That was not a very good lap. We need to use that dry line now, don't we? Need to start using the dry line. I think it's now to a point where you don't want to be on the wet line. So just let the tyres burn up and use the dry part. Take the normal racing line now. Still a little bit slippery through there on it though, but I do think it's crossing over. Yeah, I plebbed that lap. I made a big mistake on it, that's why. I've made a mistake on this lap as well. Went onto the ground, another big mistake. Totally messed it up. That's gonna lose me another second. Yeah, that'll lose us another second, that. What a donkey. Them rear tyres are starting to get a bit warm. That was not a very good lap.
Lap time was a 2:30.59.
Car behind's catching us up, but we did do a terrible lap there. Oh. Bit better.
Time was a 2:12.61.
Right, he only gained a 10th on us behind on that one. Oh my god, it's sliding. Drifting there. Hypercar coming through. It's only P15 though, so hopefully he'll do nothing daft. He's not fighting, he's been lapped multiple times by the looks of it. So hopefully he won't do anything silly. But We all know hypercar drivers very well in this game. Not all of them though. There is clean ones and good ones, but there is some dodgy ones as well. Same as GT3 to be fair, there's some dodgy GT3s. It's just this is now just about trying to reduce the lots of time, because it's really easy to lose a second with a hypercar doing something. That was a slow lap. Slower than the previous lap, wasn't it? Yeah, that was a terrible one, that.
12.94.
Oh god, that was a lot of understeer. Oh, yeah, it's fun to drive. I wish there was a bit more racing going on. That's the only, probably not the most exciting to watch, to be honest with you, Ninja, because there's not much close racing going on. But that's because of obviously the difficulty in driving in the wet. It separates the field a little bit, the wet weather. So you find the people that are really like got that ability to drive on the edge, they can really push it in the wet conditions. Like the leader here, he's just able to push a lot more than what I can in these conditions. And it separates the field a bit much, but I think if you had a more competitive race on this, like in terms of the lobby, this would be a brilliant daily. But it just needs a more competitive lobby though. But it is quite late at night now, isn't it? So we'll be on Gran Turismo tomorrow though, obviously Saturday, so it'll be GT7 tomorrow. Whatever, I don't know if I'll do online. I don't think I'm gonna do online racing though. I don't think so. Might do some more power pack or something. We'll see. Right, I need to focus because I'm letting him get closer because I'm not focusing. He's actually under 5 seconds now. Okay. Oh, that nearly went. Yeah, Forza's dead. Forza's dead now. Oh, are they on in Manchester? Yeah. The monster trucks. Do you know what? We used to have where I used to live in Runcorn. There used to be a park behind us, like the town hall park. And when we were young, they used to have monster trucks on the field in the display. Used to be amazing. I used to love it. Not obviously the official ones, but they were like basically proper monster trucks, which are not the official ones. Right, don't screw me over, hypercar. Alright, that's just lost me a bit, but better to lose a bit than actually crash. I've only been Alton Park when I was a kid. I've not been recently, Dean. It's not far from me though. It's only like 35 minutes from me, Alton Park, but I haven't been there in ages. I've been Silverstone more recently than I have Alton Park, and Silverstone's like an hour and 45 away. Alright, 2 more laps. He's 4.3 behind, so we got held up a bit on that one though by the Hypers, so hopefully we can keep the gap around there now. Yeah, I should go and watch the GT3 theirs. Maybe next year or something. We'll see. That guy on the mediums didn't work out very well, did it? 50 seconds behind. He should have pitted. Should have pitted, 100%. Alright, didn't lose too much on that one because the traffic, although we got traffic, it didn't really bother, it didn't really affect me. It's because of the issue people have in the wet. People are struggling in the wet with the new physics because obviously when it's fully wet you have to drive off the racing line a little bit, and people are struggling, Haley, so he's managed to hold it in there because now, at this point now, his tyres are probably it's probably close to being on the right tyre now, so he's not losing too much time. I think we actually did a faster lap than the leader on that one. We gained little 6/10 on the car behind as well. That was the first clean lap we've had in a while. Uh-oh, okay, these are racing behind me, so be cautious. Oh god, they're hitting each other. Jesus. Oh, he sent it. Oh, God. All right, just bring it to the finishing line for a solid P2. Just avoid, I mean, we got enough of a gap. There's no point getting an extra track limit. Look how red that front left is getting now that the track's drying out. Yellow flag. Oh, it's a back marker just sat in the middle of the track. God, please don't do anything silly. Right. Ooh. We'll take a P2. Last lap was a bit chilled. We lifted a couple of times to stop getting the thing, but yeah, nice P2. At least we recovered a bit off the one bad race, so we recovered a bit after that, so solid. Solid pace, solid. 2-minute point 3 as well. We could definitely do a 59 in the race with that Lambo. We could do that. Bento, I think, had a pleb moment at the start, didn't he? Yeah, unfortunately, Fento binned it. I know he disappeared again. I noticed he disappeared. But yeah, not bad, chat. Not bad. Let's have a little look at what game we got out of that one. Let's have a little look at what game we got. Time's it? Well, I'm gonna have to definitely finish now because I need to go and make myself some food. I just want to see what I gained or lost though. Yeah, tomorrow. Don't 100% know what I'm gonna do, but we'll see tomorrow. We'll see. We might do something on the power pack tomorrow. Unfortunately, Pierre, me and the missus want dinner, and I couldn't stream early because my internet was being a weird fucker. It literally, I couldn't get the internet to go on properly. It was being weird. I spent ages recycling the reset on this router, and it was pissing me off. Yeah, I obviously would have gone live earlier, but I got rather frustrated with it. One more, yeah, it's that's not the races. I've got to wait for it to update. It's still not updated, so see if we got back a bit. But yeah, tomorrow we might do a longer Gran Turismo one. We will see what we're going to do tomorrow. Don't 100% know, but we'll have a little think and see. Wait and see. We might do dailies, but we might do something at fucking... Not doing nothing. He's a little donkey, isn't he? 25. But you know, I mean, I don't... We'll wait and see what I'm going to do. I don't 100% know yet, so... We will see. Okay, right, it's updated now. So let's see what we gained in that one. Right, we got it back to pretty much where we were before we went live. So, yeah, at least we got it back after that one bad race. We gained more safety there. So we should stay, in theory, we should stay now on the... we should keep the diamond rank again now because... yeah, we've got... we've had clean races there. So we're back to one of the safest players on the surface. Thank you very much, LMU. I'm aware. But yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow, chat. Let me quickly go through the support in the stream. Let me close that. Ryan, thank you for the 42 months. Terry for the £2. Gary for the £2. Andrea for the 11 months. Evolved for the 5 gifted memberships. Pio also for the PLN 10. So thank you very much for that, legends. But yeah, tomorrow we'll see. I don't 100% know what I'm going to do yet. We'll wait and see. We shall have a think and see what we're going to do. Might do something, might not. But yeah, we might do something interesting. Might not. I don't know. It depends how I feel tomorrow. But anyway, thank you all for coming in. Gran Turismo 7 tomorrow. So if you're interested in that, make sure you subscribe, hit the like. And hopefully we'll have some fun, whatever we end up doing. But yeah, take it easy, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your night. Bye.